What do you think about hiking through the Rockies? The views are breathtaking, and we can camp under the stars.
That sounds perfect, Alex. I can already imagine us sitting by the campfire sharing stories under the night sky.
And we can't forget about trying all the local cuisine. I've heard that there's this amazing barbecue joint we must visit.
As long as you promise not to burn the marshmallows this time, I'm in.
Wait, you guys want me to join your summer shenanigans?
Absolutely. Kenta and I are cooking up some wild plans, and we figured having you along would make it epic.
Oh yeah, Shinji. We need someone to keep up with our craziness, and you fit the bill perfectly.
You know what? I'm in. I can't resist the chance for some wild summer adventures with you two.
Imagine the thrill of conquering those peaks. We'll uncover hidden caves, decode ancient messages, and maybe even stumble upon a pirate's buried loot.
And of course, we can't overlook the high-stakes watermelon eating championships. It's a summer tradition in the making.
Speaking of memorable moments, Alex, remember the spaghetti catastrophe of last year? The kitchen never quite recovered.
Oh yeah, the great tomato sauce explosion. A true masterpiece.
Hey, I've come a long way since then. My culinary skills are top-notch now.
Sure, we'll believe it when we taste it. I'm ready for another adventure in kitchen chaos.
And let's not forget the time you two decided to become trailblazers and got us lost in the wilderness. Thank goodness for my trusty compass skills.
Yeah, otherwise, we might still be wandering around out there. That's the last time I used Google Maps.
Well, I may not be the best cook or navigator, but at least I have my awesome friends to back me up. I just had a stroke of genius. From now on, we shall be known as the Bad Boys.
The bad boys? Seriously?
I don't know, Alex. It sounds a bit mischievous.
Exactly. We're a team that breaks the rules, makes bad jokes, and takes on daring adventures. The Bad Boys, what do you think?
Well, I guess it does have a certain ring to it.
You know, when I first found out about both of you being bisexual, I admit, I was a bit surprised. But I've come to realize that it doesn't change who you are as people or as my friends.
I'm glad to hear that, Shinji. It took some time for me to come to terms with it myself, but accepting who I am has brought so much happiness.
I went through a similar journey too, but being able to be true to myself has made our bond even stronger.
And that's what matters most. Our friendship, and the ventures we share together. I'm glad we can open up with each other. You both have taught me a valuable lesson about understanding and acceptance. I may not completely understand what it's like to be bisexual, but I respect and support both of you.
Hey there, Shinji. Has anyone ever let you in on the secret that you're smoking hot in that outfit?
Wow, Alex is right. You're on fire today. Whoa.
Oh, you guys.
We're just stating the obvious, aren't we, Kenta?
Yeah, you've got that cool and mysterious vibe going on.
Well, I guess I have to thank both of you for boosting my ego today.
Shinji, mate, your muscles are seriously making a statement now. Flexing those guns, huh?
Look at you, our very own muscle master. I think it would definitely intimidate the bad guys.
Great, now I'm going to have to start flexing every time we face a villain. All right, I'll keep my flexing to a minimum. Don't want to scare everyone away.
I'm sorry for my behavior towards your positivity, Shinji.
Kenta, you don't have to apologize. It's okay.
No, I do. I used to make fun of your optimism and thought it was just a facade, but I see now that it's a genuine part of who you are, and it's what makes you such a great person.
And I've learned a lot from you too, Kenta. Your dedication and seriousness have their place, and are just as important.
I always knew there was something special about my pretty Canadian guy.
You know, it's moments like this that remind me why I fell in love with you. And then, of course, I met Alex, formerly known as Toxic Masculine Man.
Yeah, that phase of mine, I wish I could erase it sometimes.
Hey, we all have our pasts. What matters is that you recognized it and changed for the better. You've become an amazing partner, Alex. I'm proud of the person you've become.
You can't escape the Chickle Monster!
This is going to be good.
Oh no, not the tickle monster again. I surrender. The Tickle Monster wins.
Until next time, Tickle Monster strikes you when you least expect it.
Kenta, at last, you now belong to me.
I can't let him resurface again.
Alex, do you aspire to be life's eternal pushover?
No, I don't.
My intriguing accomplice, if you desire to break free from the chains of subservience, then it's time to seize the reins of power. Unleash your might and make it unequivocally clear who wields the scepter of control in this theatrical production we call life.
I've come to understand that truth's strength emanates from empathy, understanding, and genuine support for others, not from using them as pawns.
Ha, spineless. They'll mock you as weak and pitiful. Oh, how noble. And how's that working out? They'll stomp on you without a second thought.
Actually, it's been quite the opposite. It's led me to friends who genuinely care, who accept me for who I am.
How heartwarming. Until they see your true feebleness, that is, you're nothing but a disappointment.
No, I refuse to accept that. I'm not a disappointment, and I'm far from weak.
Well, what have we here? Greetings, dear generic villain.
Who dares intrude upon my sanctum? Reveal yourself.
Relax, my friend. No need for apprehension. I'm not here to inflict harm. I'm here to offer a tantalizing proposition.
Speak then, but tread carefully.
I see the embers of your villainous spirit burning bright. I propose an alliance, a fusion of our talents. Your capers, while amusing, lack a certain panache.
What are you suggesting?
Merely a collaboration, my dear generic villain. Your penchant for chaos combined with my unrivaled potency could yield exquisite results. Besides, I have a bone to pick with my host, Alex.
I'll entertain your notion, but mark my words. I won't be a pawn in your game. We collaborate as equals, or not at all.
Agreed. Together, we'll make Alex rue the day he crossed us.
I shall construct a vessel to embody your might. Your wish shall be fulfilled.
Excellent, generic villain. Crafted to be imposing, a symbol of dread that freezes hearts in their tracks.
Consider it done. My technological prowess shall manifest a form worthy of your supremacy.
Perfect. With my indomitable force and your brilliant mind, we shall be an unstoppable tempest.
Indeed. Together we shall unleash pandemonium, reducing this realm to trembling ruins.
What do you want, generic villain?
Ah, my dear Alex, I knew you couldn't resist. A game is in order, wouldn't you agree? And every game demands its players. Allow me to introduce your contender.
Behold, Creator. The moment is nigh, as I unveil whether you've mustered the strength to crawl out of your pitiful beginnings.
I haven't journeyed here to indulge your distorted amusements, toxic masculine man.
The prospect of your discomfort is positively exhilarating. Imagining you squirming as you comfort your own past. Deliciously entertaining.
Behold, Creator, a pitiful spectacle you make, quivering like a feeble insect exposed to the harsh light of its vulnerabilities. How exquisite it is for me to savor the taste of your fear, like a fine wine that has aged to perfection. The echoes of your weaknesses resurface, and I revel in the macabre beauty of your trembling essence.
I've grown stronger, and I won't let your darkness control me any longer. You're nothing but a manifestation of my past struggles, a shadow that I've outgrown.
Creator, your eyes betray the delectable taste of fear, a feast for my senses. Do not feign forgetfulness, for the sway I once held over you lingers like a haunting melody. You thought you could escape the clutches of my dominion, but the echoes of my influence still dance in the recesses of your consciousness. Embrace the bitter nostalgia, for you are ensnared in the web of your own creation.
I used you as a crutch, a way to shield myself from vulnerability and fear. I believed that being dominant and tough would earn me respect, but I now see the harm in that mindset.
Bold indeed, Creator. Let's unravel the tapestry of your past and see if your lofty words stand resilient in the shadow of your own history. Brace yourself for the impending revelation as the ghosts of yesteryears emerge to scrutinize the veracity of your boasts. Alex, the puppeteer of my genesis. A debt of gratitude is owed, though not in benevolence but in acknowledgement of your struggles and insecurities. You birthed me, a manifestation of your darkest shadows. It's only appropriate that I extend my thanks in the language of malevolence. You despised those reveling in their might, yet in the recesses of your soul, a clandestine yearning festered a desire to ascend among the strong. To cast off the chains of conformity that bound you, I stand as the embodiment of your stifled instincts, the echo of your unfulfilled yearnings. I am the incarnation of the masculinity you buried deep within, poised to shatter the constraints that bind your true essence.
Why don't you just shut up?
Unbelievable. How in the hell are you so damn formidable? Remarkable. You wield the strength to obliterate me, yet you opt for compassion instead. Man, I gotta admit, you really surprised me with that strength you showed. You could have taken me out, no problem, but you went for mercy instead. Maybe, just maybe, there's a bit of redemption hiding behind that tough exterior of yours.
You enjoyed our fight?
I sought vengeance for all those years of repression you put me through, Creator. Yet, as I witness your growth, I find myself changing too. The urge to take over your existence no longer lingers within me.
You were the manifestation of the toxicity I couldn't face. Instead of pushing you away, I should have confronted my own fears. I'm sorry for the pain I've caused you.
I can't erase the past, but that doesn't mean I'll go easy on you. I may test you from time to time. Now that I'm no longer tied to you, my Creator, how about hooking me up with a name?
A name? Well, if you're going to take on a life of your own, I suppose it's appropriate. How about Max? It stands for maximum power.
Max, huh? It has a ring to it.
You're welcome, Max. Just remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
I hope I didn't give you too much of a hard time back there.
No more than I expected. It was quite the showdown.
Glad you're taking it in stride. Gotta admit, it's a relief not to be at odds with you anymore.
It's a relief on my end too. I never thought I'd see the day where we could have a civil conversation. I'll be ready for you whenever we cross paths again.
I wouldn't have it any other way. The thrill of our battles is what keeps me going. Until next time, Creator.
Thanks for being here, guys. I really appreciate it.
Always, Kenta. We've got your back.
You need to rest. Don't worry about anything. We're here to take care of you.
Here, take small sips. It'll help.
Don't worry about anything else right now. We've got everything covered.
Thanks, you too. You're always looking out for me.
So, what sort of stuff are you into when you're not saving the world, Shinji?
Besides battling baddies and perfecting my moves, I'm all about video games and manga. And action flicks are totally my jam too. Definitely into fighting games. There's something electric about duking it out with someone else.
Yeah, that rush is hard to beat. Oh, he's the best, mate. He's had such a positive impact on me, you wouldn't believe. He's just so darn lovable, you know?
Sounds like a solid balance.
I'm lucky to have you guys.
Max.
Well, look who it is. My illustrious Creator makes a reappearance.
Yeah, it's been a while. How have you been?
Oh, you know, causing a ruckus here and there, keeping life interesting. And you, Creator?
Same old routine. Trying to do some good and keep things in order.
Ah, the predictable path of righteousness. How thrilling.
I'm glad you're doing your own thing now. Maybe we can find a way to coexist without the constant conflict.
Coexist, huh? That's a novel idea. But sure, I can entertain that notion for a while.
Thanks, Max. I appreciate your willingness to consider it.
Don't mistake this for a change of heart, Creator. If push comes to shove, I won't be holding back.
I wouldn't expect anything less from you.
You're such a romantic.
Coming from the guy who can't resist flexing his muscles every chance he gets.
Can you blame me? These bad boys deserve attention.
I suppose they do. So, are you still up to no good?
I wouldn't say I'm up to no good anymore. But I can't deny the thrill of a good brawl or causing a little chaos here and there. It's all in good fun, you know.
Yeah, I've noticed. You definitely have a knack for finding excitement.
Adventure just seems to follow me, Creator. Can't help it.
I'm glad to hear that. It's good to see you found your own path, even if it's a bit unconventional. True, trouble seems to have a way of finding you.
I don't deny it. But don't worry, I'm not out to cause any real harm. I've got my own code now that I follow. Unconventional is one way to put it. But hey, it keeps life interesting, right? That's what I'm here for, Creator.
Why do you call me Creator?
Well, Creator, it's my way of acknowledging our unique bond. After all, you brought me to life as toxic masculine man. It's a nod to the fact that you are the one who created the persona that I used to be. Plus, it's kind of a cheeky way to have our own inside joke. Can't call you Dad, right?
Yeah, that would definitely be interesting. But Creator works just fine. So, how's your gig with Generic Villain going?
It's not bad, I guess. Being on the villain's side has its moments, and I get to let off some steam with combat. But don't worry, I haven't turned into a softie. I still get a kick out of a good fight.
Welcome, welcome. I've been expecting you, Max. Behold, my lair, where evil plots and nefarious schemes come to life.
Thanks. This place is a something.
Yes, quite impressive, isn't it? But enough about my interior decorating skills. Let's get down to business. You're here for the interview, yes? Good. Let's see. Max, formerly known as Toxic Masculine Man. Impressive name change. But why the switch from hero to... well, whatever this is.
Yes, I just decided it was time for a change. I want to use my skills for something different.
Different, you say? Well, here at Generic Villain Enterprises, we value different. So, let's dive into your qualifications. You have experience in strength-based combat, intimidation, and shirtlessness. How do you see those skills fitting into my operation?
I can be your enforcer, your right-hand man. You need someone who can handle the physical stuff while you focus on the big plans.
Not bad, not bad. But we do things a bit differently here. We need brains as well as brawn. Can you strategize? Can you plot?
I've got a few ideas. For instance, your plan to unleash laser-wielding sharks. It's ambitious, but maybe focus on something more practical. Like drones with laser cannons. Easier to control and less dependent on water.
Drones, you say? Interesting. But what about loyalty? You were a hero once. How can I be sure you won't betray me?
I'm here because I believe in this. I'm done with the hero stuff. I want to be part of something bigger. Something darker.
I like your style, Max. Impressive. Welcome aboard, Max. Together, we will be unstoppable. First, we celebrate our hiring with some tea. Then, we'll plot our new, improved plans for world domination.
Tea and world domination. Sounds like a plan.
Max, I'd like to show you my latest invention. It's designed to rival ChatGPT. I call it Villainous GPT. It can answer any question you ask with perfect accuracy.
That sounds impressive. How does it work?
Watch and learn. Villainous GPT, what's the weather like today?
I believe in this. I'm done with the hero stuff. I want to be part of something bigger, something darker.
It answered the wrong question.
Strange. Let's try again. Villainous GPT. What's the capital of France?
The weather is sunny with a chance of world domination.
Well, at least it's consistent.
Nonsense! It's just warming up. Villainous GPT. Who was the first president of the United States?
The capital of France is Paris.
This is unacceptable! Villainous GPT, why are you malfunctioning?
The first president of the United States was George Washington.
Villainous GPT, what's the meaning of life?
I am malfunctioning because of an error in my programming.
Hey, it answered correctly.
Yes, but too late.
Don't worry, boss. We'll fix it. Besides, it's not like we need it to conquer the world, right?
You're right, Max. We have bigger plans. Now, let's get back to our team and strategizing.
The meaning of life is 42.
You're offering to help me. Even after everything,
Well, you're still a part of me, Max. I can't just ignore that.
fair enough. I'll keep that in mind, Creator.
Do you ever consider wearing a shirt?
Nah, shirts are overrated. Plus, my muscles need room to breathe and shine.
You've got a knack for words, that's for sure.
Can't deny the world the privilege of seeing these babies.
But I can't deny your whole muscle diplomacy strategy seems to be doing the trick.
Exactly. It's like a universal language. People see these muscles and they know not to mess with me. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents. You could say I'm committed to making an impression. Besides, shirts don't do justice to these muscles.
You're something else, that's for sure.
Confidence is my middle name, Creator. And these muscles are my passport to awesomeness. Hey, Creator, before I take off, I've got a question for you. What's your take on this chiseled, shirtless look of mine?
Hey, gotta admit, your physique is seriously hard to miss. Those muscles of yours are like magnets, pulling in both guys and girls. That whole ruggedy, tough guy thing you've got going on? Yeah, it's got its own charm, no doubt.
Just as I suspected. The Max effect is real, later. I've got a ringside seat for a boxing match waiting.
See you, Max. Enjoy the match.
Stay strong. Alex.
Ultra Super Battle Warriors, TM.